Sit back and think of what you would do if there was an emergency in your house or around you. Many people's first instinct would be to call 911, which is the number that connects you with the police enforcement. Nowadays, we never really think about how much police officers do for us and how much police enforcement has changed over the years. The police force started out as just a neighborhood watch and was only full of volunteers. Today, our police officers go through months and months of training. Starting in the 1840s, which can be referred to as the political era, the main adoption of the police baton and the gun were put into the police force, where they had to always carry these two devices along with them wherever they went. This era was referred to as the political era because during this time, specifically in large cities, politicians and police officers had very good relationships. The professional modern era started in the 1920s, and some of the major advancements that were brought into the police force was the police car and the two-way radios. Police cars in the past were very minimal. Our police cars today are full of so many new technological advances, one specifically being the scanner, which can tell if a registration is up on the car or not. As one can see, many technologies within the police force started at the bare minimum and today have gotten to a place that people in the past would have never imagined us to get to. As time continues, the police force will keep adopting new ways to protect people and also new technologies that will help to solve crimes faster and in a more sufficient way in the future. The future of police enforcement to me in the year of 2069 looks as a profession and organization that is completely full of technology. The way in which police officers will get to crime scenes will be completely different, as well as what they wear with their uniform and carry around with them daily. Different in a way that seems unrealistic to anyone today. My vision of a police car in the year of 2069 is a figure that still resembles a car but has many more abilities and tools within it. I believe that the car will have a system in it where the officer can type in any address that they have been called to, press a button, and it will be able to fly there within minutes. With the ability of police officers to arrive so quickly, this could prevent so many criminals from getting away and making crimes not reach their full potential. The cars will also have a type of lie detector within it that can automatically tell if a person is guilty or not of committing the crime. It will scan the person's body, and on the spot it will give results. What officers wear will also be very different. They will not only have bulky bulletproof vests, but they will have thick armor that will prevent any officer from getting hurt while on the job. Officers will carry around a gadget where with the press of a button, a bubble will appear around them to protect them in case a criminal tries to attack. Nothing will be able to get through this bubble. They will still carry around guns and nightsticks, but the guns will be made in a way that will provide accurate aim. They will also still carry around a form of walkie-talkie where they are able to have holograms that pop up if needed to see exactly what is going on where other officers are. The future of police enforcement will be full of so many different unimaginable technologies, and it will change the life of not only the police officers, but also everyone around them. Today, we are living in a time when technology is taking over almost everything we do. We cannot go a day without using it, and we depend on it for everything. Even though we do depend on it, we somewhat get tricked into depending on it. We get taken advantage of by technology to live the cyborg life. Franklin Foer states in his novel, "Technology," he argued, has created the ills of the world. Only technology could solve them. I believe this statement is very true with what the police force is like and what it will turn into. All these new technologies are reasons that people do such horrible crimes, but the only way to fix them is with more technology that can outsmart other technology. It is a constant cycle, and this will just continue to happen in the police enforcement. Police officers have no choice. They have to learn to work with all this new technology, and possibly even farther into the future, their jobs could be completely taken over by robots. Overall, this large use of technology within the police force does not only affect the police officers, but it affects everyone in society. There are both good and bad sides to technology being implemented so much. Jonathan Taplin is an author who believes that technology is taking over the arts and it will eventually take over every aspect of life. Taplin states, The deeper you delve into the reason artists are struggling in the digital age, the more you see internet monopolies are the heart of the problem and that it is no longer just a problem for artists. Taplin is saying that the more we rely and use technology, the more people's jobs and their own privacy could be taken away. The future of police enforcement is going to be full of constant technological advances that will be unlike anything we could have dreamed of. With all these advancements, hopefully crimes will be better controlled and communities will be a safer place to live.